What is up, my dudes? I should have pushed my stream back. I don't know why I'm trying to start right now. I should have pushed my stream back. I am so late, and not only am I late, I am not prepared. Nothing is prepared here. Nothing is prepared. I am running late today. Not for any particular reason, just because I didn't feel like getting up off the couch this morning. Today I had to, it was really my first real day. Hey, and they're fighting already. Bro, it's only 10. God, the fat one is such an asshole sometimes. All right. I'm not late. What time? Didn't I set it for 10:30? Am I late? I'm not late. Yes, I'm late. I'm not late. I'm late for the stream, but I'm not like late. But anyways, this morning it was my first real day where it's like, okay, I have a day with nothing but like my chores and my stream. So I had to go to the grocery store today. Well, it was like 2 degrees this morning. And you guys know me. I go to the grocery shopping at about 7 a.m. because people. And so when I go to the grocery store at 7 a.m., there's no people. But it's also 2 degrees. And so yeah, I sat on my couch and I contemplated going out into the cold. Oh my god! Vice, Connor! RIP headphone users. Oh my god, Connor! Just taking back my spot. Anyways, going back to work now. Bye! Thank you so much for the $100 super chat. Vice, baby! Connor, thank you so much. All hail the new stream boss, Vice baby, taking over the stream boss, knocking out AP in one foul swoop. AP didn't even stand a chance there. Thank you so much for the $100 super chat, Connor. Just taking your spot back. Hell yeah. I hope work's going good. I hope work's okay. I did it. I was texting Connor this morning. I was like, I don't want to go grocery shopping. It's so cold. But I did it. What a guy, man. Guys, if you haven't already subscribed to Vice baby, go subscribe to Vice baby. He puts out good bedtime stories. And other stuff. But I like the bedtime stories. It wasn't literally 2 degrees Fahrenheit. It was like 20. I have to ask Mrs. Flux because I didn't check it until 8 and it was like 24 degrees at 8 o'clock. And that's when I went grocery shopping. I finally got my ass up and went to the grocery store at 8 a.m. And I'm just like, I started my truck at 7:50. I went back out to my truck at 8:10. Nothing happened. It was like I didn't even start my truck. Everything was so... I took a picture. I'm like, Mrs. Flux, it's been 20 minutes. I've had my truck on with the defroster and nothing happened. And I took a picture and I'm waiting for her to reply to be like, is there some... Like, why is it... like, 20 minutes? It doesn't take that long. Normally there's at least a little something to show that it's defrosting a little, but no, there was nothing. And so I took a picture, I sent it to her. Oops, I just touched something that I shouldn't have touched. What did I do? I don't know what that was. But why is it? There we go. So I waited, I see her little reply, she's about to reply. And I look up and my window's defrosting now. And I'm like, literally, I just had to send you a message and a picture complaining about it. And then it was like, okay, we'll defrost now. Oh, what's up, Mary Jane? Man, Mary Jane, it's good to see you. It's been a minute. What's up, Emil? FBI arrested someone for Jan 6, Brian Cole, allegedly. Like, just arrested somebody? For Jan 6? We'll have to look into that. What's up, Jem? How's it going? But, it's called Solo. It's okay, Mary Jane. You don't have to apologize. I was like, man, she hates me. She hates us. Mary Jane hates us now because she's never here anymore. Did her and Robert get divorced? Which, again, to be fair, I haven't been streaming a lot. So I'm not giving you guys a whole lot of opportunity to, I'm not giving you guys a whole lot of opportunity to hang out. But hopefully Robert stops by soon so you guys can talk about your marriage. Weren't you married to Robert Nixon, Mary Jane? I'm pretty sure you guys got married in the chat. Because it's my first relationship that I've created because of my streams. So I'm very proud of it. I have to blow my nose. I'm going to turn the camera off for a second. Everybody get up, take a breather. Oh my god, and Robert Nixon's here. Yay, we were just talking about you. Or have you been here the whole time? You're just like, yeah, no, I'm here. Oh, good. Oh, everybody's back. It's good to be back together. So for today's stream, again, I was a little unprepared because it was so cold. Everything, I should have just pushed the stream back so I could have had more of a plan. Because I also want to get the Christmas decorations out. I can't speak. It's also time to get the Christmas decorations out. And I really wanted to get the house decorated. But again, it was like 10:30 and I'm like, oh shit, I need to start streaming. And I was still like doing dishes and shit. Because you know how, oh nice, we were just talking about you. About how we haven't had many opportunities for you to hang out with your chat wife. And the mother/father of your chat baby. Oh man, but I went to the grocery store, did the things, got most of my chores done. Fuck. Back there, I forgot to put the stuff from the washer to the dryer. See, it's all this stuff. I should have just pushed my stream back. I'm gonna go and move the stuff from the washer to the dryer, so we're already going into a break. I'm so sorry. No, I gotta do it right now. I'll be right back. This is ADHD at its finest. Where I had so many things I needed to do, I didn't know what to do, so I sat down. I'll be right back. Everybody get up, take a breather. Stretch them legs, we don't need a leader. Move around, let your soul be clearer. It's our time, no need to be a sealer. Walk it out, let your worries crumble. Find your stride, don't ever stumble. Shake it loose, let yourself tumble. Life is short, make it a rumble. Stand up, stretch out, feel the vibration. Take a break, it's our celebration. Bathrooms calling, no hesitation. Smoke break, shuffling, no more frustration. Everybody get up, take a breather. Stretch them legs, we don't need a leader. Move around, let your soul be clearer. It's our time, no need to be a sealer. Walk it out, let your... I'm so sorry, my friends. I'm so sorry. You guys know how the ADHD takes over, and then you go into ADHD paralysis, where it's just like, you have so many of the things, you don't know where to start, and then you just sit down, and then you don't do any of the things. However, I've done a lot a lot of the things. So like I said, I got the dishes done. I got, and it's Mrs. Flux's work clothes, so I want to make sure they're clean and whatnot. Bro. Now she doesn't wear a uniform per se, but she can't just wear like normal clothes to work. Cause you guys know she works with aliens. So she works at Area 51. You guys know. So I had to make sure that, I mean, it's Thursday. She only has to go to work one more day this week. I didn't need to do laundry today, but it was on the list of stuff to do, and so, I put it in. Alien clothes. It's her work clothes. Now, like I said, I guess it's a uniform. I mean, I guess it's a uniform, but it's not like a traditional uniform. What's up, Uncle Buck? Do I have a tree? No, see, and that's another reason I was late, because all the Christmas decorations are upstairs. I want to get all the Christmas decorations out, and I want to haul out the holly. Haul out the holly. That's like my favorite Christmas song. It was my dad's favorite Christmas song. Ergo, it's like now my favorite Christmas song. I love that song so much, especially from Angela Lansbury. It's a good one. But they had Christmas music on in the grocery store this morning. I was just like, oh, I'm in the Christmas spirit. And it is also, hold on, I can pull it up for you guys because I do want to share. Oopsie. I do want to share, hold on. Now, I know we shared this last year, but I have to share it every year because we might have new people here. And everybody needs to be aware that this exists. Like, everybody has to know that this is my favorite song. I don't just listen to it at Christmas time. I listen to this song year-round. Wait for it. Wait for it. I have to make sure the desktop is on so you guys can hear it. This is what I've been waiting for. I don't have my earbuds in. Hold on, stand by. Is it playing? I don't want it to play yet. All right, I got my earbud. I gotta connect it. Is it even on? It's connected to my phone. Let's undo that. Hello? Earbud? Hang on a second. Damn it. Of course. Connect. Is it on? That's the one thing about these buds. They don't have a button. And I don't know how to... Like, I don't know how it's supposed to turn on. There we go. I think. There we go. I figured it out. Okay, couldn't connect. Well, connect now. Yay! All right. Guys, it's time. It's finally the time of year where this is acceptable to listen to. Oh my god, this is the greatest song of all time. chose my room. It comes out here. Oh my god, this is... Oh. Okay, so yes, that is my favorite song. Probably my favorite song. If I could listen to any song on repeat, it could be that one over and over. It's my favorite. I love it so much. It's so good. Carol of the Bells is your Oh, Carol of the Bells is your favorite. Why ruin it with Star Wars crap? That's like your opinion, man. In my opinion, I think I've talked about it. I mean, we talked about this song last year. I don't remember what all I said. Bro, if you step... Oh, hi, baby. I know you just want food. I know you just want food. Don't sit there, please. Not on my keyboard. Hold on. We're dealing with a cat situation. He's gonna sit here until I feed him. Or he's gonna start attacking his little brother or his little sister. Okay, fine. You can just sit there. How about that? I could probably train him to sit in one spot for streams. I could probably train him for a cat cam. Because he is so food driven and he loves food so much. Or like everything, he's so trainable because he likes food. But no, in my opinion, that is one of, like, Darth Vader has the greatest movie entrance in cinematic history. Like, I think his introduction as a character is one of the greatest introductions that we've seen. And that's partly due... Why do my earbuds keep dying? It just died. It's partly due to the fact the soundtrack, the score behind him was so phenomenally done. Like, the Imperial March is such a great track. I actually have the record. And like the old Star Wars soundtrack album that was my uncle's from years ago. I should go get it. No. But anyways, yes, we did listen to that last year because it's my favorite song. And the fact that it's a mashup of Carol of the Bells and the Imperial March, which are two, like, such iconic, amazing songs in their own right, that the power of them combined just triggers all of my ear sensitivity and all of the nerves in my brain just start like, and like that song, I just like, Yeah, Mrs. Flux doesn't like mashups or covers. Mrs. Flux typically likes only like the original. She doesn't like... I think she tolerates that song because I love it so much. She has let me play it not on Christmas or not around Christmas time before. And I think it is because, like, it does have Star Wars in it, so she can kind of, like, cope with it better. Her favorite... Everybody says I need to watch Rogue One. one of my best friends has been telling me for years to watch that movie. Like, I'd see him at work and he would be like, it's almost like someone went rogue. Rogue One. And I'm like, bro, he dropped hints at work daily. And even still, he posts on my Facebook and he's like, have you watched Rogue One? He texts me. He's like, have you watched Rogue? And I'm like, he's the same dude who takes care of the cats when we're away. There was one time he came to work and he brought me his entire Star Wars collection on DVD and he was like, watch these. And I'm like, okay. Never did. They're still sitting right there, which I should give them back to him. At some point, I will, because he let me borrow, I think, some Batman's, Star Wars. He lent me a bunch of movies, which I have. They're all right there sitting, waiting to be watched. I just haven't yet. It's just one of those things. I haven't done it yet. Mrs. Flux hates Glee. Bro! Hold on. Can I tell you guys a dark secret? I'm gonna have to tell you guys a dark secret. You guys ready? I watched Glee all the time. I was super excited when Glee came out. I watched it every week. I waited for the new seasons. And I went to watch parties. There, I said it. I said it. Guys, that just stays between us. We're not gonna go telling everybody that. We're just gonna keep that between us, that little secret. Thank you, Jem. You still love me. No, Mrs. Flux does know my secret. Mrs. Flux knows my secret. I made her be a part of it sometimes. I think it was still on. Yeah, it was still on when we were dating. So I'm pretty sure I made her watch it with me a few times. Now, again, I think she tolerated it because I loved it so much. It was like my favorite show at the time. It was my favorite show at the time. I watched every episode multiple times. I cried when Corey Monteith died. Well, when the character died. I couldn't give a fuck about the actor. But when the character died, I cried. She loves you despite... Yes! Mrs. Flux loved me despite that. She knew what she was getting into when she married me. There were no secrets. She knew it all. And she still did marry me and still does love me. Yeah, when the actor died, they killed his character. Which, in the show, they didn't specify how his character died, only that his character died. And it was fucking horrific. Because, like, they didn't all end on, like, good notes. Like, some of them were in a bad place. Like, the teacher, like, they didn't end in a good relationship. And it's like, it was like, fuck, dude. Like, you don't get to say goodbye. So, like, shit happens. You don't get to say goodbye. If you're in a feud with somebody and, like, it's just a stupid little beef. And I think that's why in that moment the show did hit hard for me. And I think that's why I cried so hard, is because in that moment I still wasn't taught, like, my siblings still weren't talking to me. My siblings wouldn't communicate with me, and my family wouldn't communicate with me at the time, you know, because of me being a lesbian, as it were. And so it highlighted that sometimes you don't get to say you're sorry. Sometimes you don't get to make amends because life doesn't give that to you. And then you have to live the rest of your life processing that and living with the fact that you had this stupid argument that you didn't get to work through. And so that, I think, was why I cried so hard when that character died, because not all of the relationships were fixed. And it was like, fuck! Shit happened. Now that's one of the reasons I was a little late today. I was chatting with my sister, and sometimes the chat just be too good. And not only that, I love my big sister. My big sister is amazing. I love her so much. I love talking to her. And we didn't always have a good relationship. But once we got older, as you do, and you kind of realize shit, yeah, like I said, we weren't best friends growing up, but me and my siblings, we all trauma bonded. And I love my siblings. And so I was happy when they all, they did apologize. We're all good. Me and my siblings are all Gucci. They know they acknowledged their fuck up, took full responsibility, and have made amends, and we're all good now. I love my siblings. Well, I need to go see them soon. But so yeah, I was chatting with my sister, so I was a little late. I don't remember how I got onto that. Oh yes, so sometimes you just don't get to make amends. But that, man, if you need to cry, watch that episode of that show, or at least for me. You hated the teacher. Man, they were all fucking looking back at that TV show, so much of that TV show is fucked up. So bad. I watched a recap because I'm oh, I used to watch this show religiously. And then looking back, I'm oh my God, why did I like this show? Why did I think this was, no, that's why I'm kind of shh, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. But, that was a whole thing. How did we get here? Oh, covers. Anyways, there are some, don't get me wrong, most of, the songs the Glee team did, someone once described it as K-pop, or remember those pop CDs where it was the 21 greatest hit Kids Pop? Remember the Kids Pop CDs where it's kids singing all these popular covers of songs? Glee was adult pop, where it's just grown-ups singing covers of songs. So there are some versions of their songs I do like. I'm trying to think, because I really liked Naya Rivera. She was my girl crush for the longest. I was actually sad when she died. Bro, you guys want to talk about cursed TV shows? 3 out of the 12 of them are dead? To be fair, though, Naya Rivera, that was a tragic, horrific accident that was super just unpredictable and tragic. But the pedo guy who ended up who Epsteined himself, he was a pedo guy who Epsteined himself. The other dude was a guy who OD'd. Yeah, the hot, mean one. Of course I liked the hot, mean one. She was hot. And then she got less mean, which made her better. And then when she was a lesbian, that was even better. I'm not gonna lie. When I was in high school, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. And this is another... I shouldn't... When I was in high school, and for the longest time, Demi Lovato was my #1 girl crush. I thought Demi Lovato was hot as fuck, and if you could sing, I'm done. I love Demi Lovato's voice. I think she has just an amazing set of vocals, and she was hot. I mean, she's hot again. Guys, can we talk about the full 180 or 360, depending on how you look at it, from Demi Lovato? She's hot again, she's normal again, and she's married. Demi did the roller coaster, but to be fair, she was a Disney kid. I'm surprised more of those Disney kids aren't fucked up. And, like, I'm not gonna lie, I was so sad when she became a non-binary, non-hot person, because who likes non-binary and non-hot? We all want a hot person. Right? Like, if you're gonna have, like, your celebrity crush, why would they not be like a hot celebrity crush? But anyways, so I was very into Naya Rivera and Demi Lovato. And then when Demi Lovato joined Glee and them two started dating, I was like, this is a show that was literally made for me. But again, she went crazy. She went crazy. And then she's back to normal. And it's amazing. I'm like, this is such a good story of, like, you went crazy doing all this stuff, being a they, them, yelling at a frozen yogurt place. And look at you being normal again. And hot again. Like, she's hot again. She has to, she can't shave her head again. Don't do the Britney Spears. Like, you gotta, I don't know if you guys know this, but I like the longer hair for the woman look. If you are a woman, 10 out of 10, most of the times I'm going to find you more attractive if you have longer hair instead of a buzz cut. Although Natalie Portman did the buzz cut really well. I will say Natalie Portman did a very good buzz cut. She looked good. Wasn't she with... They dated in the TV show, Mary Jane. I can't remember Savannah? Was her name Savannah? Not Natalie Portman. Naya Rivera's character. Savannah, right? She was hot, and she dated whatever Demi Lovato's character's name was Denny. Not Denny on, just Denny. So they dated in the show, and I was like, this is a great TV show. This is fucking fantastic. 2 hot chicks are dating. Yeah. But, you know, now it's not, you know, apparently being hot is not good anymore. I don't know. I don't understand today's society. Although it's coming back. You're allowed to be hot again. And Cindy Sweetie is proving that. V for Vendetta needs a follow-up. That's a good movie. I think it's just classic the way it is. Like, like a second one? Like, C for confirming V for Vendetta? But the hot mean chick dated the blonde. Yes, when the blonde chick and her were broken up, because they broke up for a while. Because the mean one, Naya Rivera's character moved to New York, and the other one didn't. The other one... The stupid blonde became, like, some weird genius, right? I don't know, man. Anyways. I digress. I don't know how we got on this topic. Oh, yes, I do. Because we did the Imperial March. Anyways, I do like Naya Rivera's voice. So I didn't mind, like, anytime she covered Amy Winehouse, I was like, Yes. Okay. I do love Naya Rivera's like Back to Black and Valerie. Like I think she did Amy Winehouse covers well. But anyways, so back to the thing that got us started an hour ago. The Carol of the Bells in the Imperial March. You see him sitting right here, right? Like this is... He's sitting on my desk right in front of, like, he's trying to wedge between the keyboard and the microphone and the monitor because he wants me to feed them. And so he thinks that if he sits here and distracts me from what I'm doing, that I'll get up and feed him. But you're not actually distracted. Well, you're distracting me currently, but I'm not, like, playing a game or whatever. He'll do this when I'm trying to play Project Zomboid, and so I can't use my keyboard because he's sitting directly where my keyboard should be. I have my keyboard moved out of the way. It's a wireless one for now. Because of him! So that I can put this on my lap and still play, because he will sit right here. He will sit right there. Give him a kiss. Mwah. Yeah. Oh, is your ear itchy? Oh, getting that itching ear. All right, I'm sorry. Anyways. I used to live for music, but today's music sucks. Robert Nixon says, yeah. I imagine this is how our parents felt about our music. I'm trying to think of a newer song. Like, I don't listen to the radio. I think one of the newer songs I've heard is Pink Pony Club. That's like the newest song I can think of. I can't think of any other song that was been released in the past 2 years. Nope. I know I Like Lose Control by Teddy Swims. That's a newer one, right? I don't listen to new music. I only listen to the shit I listened to when I was in high school, or 80s music, or the Andrew Sisters, or Frank Sinatra, or Chuck Mangione. I have so many records. I have so many music, like so much music that I listen to. Persian, my cat, he's just a regular short-haired cat. Pink Pony Club, I got to know because Meow Fecca, who's that? Did a cover with Kitty Lyrics. Is she the one, like the reels I see of all the toe beans, where she does covers of songs but like puts in cat stuff? I'll have to look at that one. You know, Mrs. Flux might have actually shown that to me, but I also want to show you guys this. Here, I'll show you guys this. He moved. So I can put this over here, and I want you guys to hear this. Because this is like I said, Mrs. Flux doesn't like covers very much, or remixes, but you guys must see this. And I want to promote this little dude, because I'm pretty sure he wrote this. Where is my switch? There we go. This little dude. This is my favorite. My earbud's not working. You guys can hear it. I can't. I need to get my other earbud. Can I turn it back on?
I know you want a fancy steak, but I can't ignore the cravings that just never go away. And I heard that there's a special place where we can all get chili stains that always seem to stay. I'm having rumblies inside my tumblies. I want a hot dog treat, but one with extra cheese. I know just where to go, it's where the chili flows. I see the sign ahead, deep blue and bright yellow. God, what have you done? Put a dog want a bun, add a chili and cheese and maybe mustard and onions. Don't you give me just one, give me all that you've got down at the Cheese Coney Club. I wanna keep on eating at the Cheese Coney Club. I wanna keep on eating and I'll bring all my buds. Everyone's invited to the Cheese Coney Club. Cheese Coney Club.
But anyways, he actually he did a video. He did a little video for himself. Look at him. He's so
I
cute.
know you want a fancy steak, but I can't
Hold on, let me
ignore
get-
the cravings that just never go away.
Let's
Chili and cheese and maybe mustard and
Look at that little
onions.
guy.
Don't you give me just one? Here's all that we've got down at the Cheese Coney Club. I wanna keep on eating at the Cheese Coney Club. I wanna keep on eating and I'll bring all my buds. Everyone's invited to the Cheese Coney Club. Cheese Coney Club.
I thought that is so cute. That is like the cutest little dude with the cutest little parody song I've ever heard. Mrs. Flux likes that one. She sent that one to me. That's so why is it awful? It's so cute. Jeff was the best DJ jukebox ever. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I knew a lot of music before, but Jeff introduced me to so much music. And I've said it before. one of the highlights of my memories was when we were in Vegas and we were all at the bar singing what I don't even remember the song, and I'm so sad because I wish I did. And Jeff looked at me and just was like, "You know this song?" I'm like, "Oh fuck yeah." And he was like, "Fuck yeah." We just started like even jamming and singing harder, and I'm like, that was the greatest, was that he thought I was so cool because I was educated in music. I'm so proud of that. Jeff thought I was cool because I knew music. I don't even know a lot. I mean, I listen to everything. I'm not picky. I don't listen to rap so much. I don't listen to rap so much. Kid carries a tune. Man, he's having fun. That's what it's about there. He's not winning awards. He's just having fun. Was there any music Jeff didn't like? Not that I knew of. We talked about it. I mean, we talked about music we did like. We didn't really talk about music we didn't like. We never talked about rap. I can tell you that. We never talked about rap. Trying to think if there was anything explicitly he didn't like. No, once Suno came around and we could start writing our own songs, like he anything and everything. You just start sending songs. Hey, listen to this one. Hey, listen to this one. Okay. Country was never allowed in our house. Why? I feel like country gets a bad rap. Now, today, I don't think country music is the same today as it was back in like the 80s. But I think country music gets a bad rap. I like country music. Rap is shit when I drive the taxi, only the only the youngins bug me about music, man. I'm trying to think if, like I said, I mean, it's not that I don't like rap. It's just I don't go out of my way to listen to rap. I don't think it's terrible. It's just not for me. He wasn't such a fan of K-pop. I'll say that. He was not a huge fan of K-pop. Jeff was not. I can say that now that it doesn't have to worry about Korea or Koreans going after him. He's like, he did not like K-pop very much. I smoked too long and now my voice cuts out. Ah, yes. My voice, I wasn't great. I'm not a great singer. I'm a decent singer. I can hold a tune and I can harmonize. However, solo singer, I am not. I am good for the chorus or the choir. With as much as I want to be a solo artist, sadly, that is not in my future. And my mom has a really good singing voice. My dad, tone deaf. My dad was totally tone deaf. But like we've talked about before, you guys have been here long enough. You know, my family was very, very musically inclined growing up. My dad played banjo. My mother played guitar. I played piano. My sister played drums. And my two brothers, one of them plays bass and the other one kind of does a lot, but I think mostly focuses on the banjo. And I shit you not, there would be Sundays after church where we'd all be hanging out on the back patio and my mom would get going on her guitar and then my dad would answer with the banjo and then my mom would go with the guitar and then before you knew it, like, it was the dueling banjos with the guitar and the banjo. I don't know, man. I just remember lots of music, and I like music growing up. I mean, mostly it was like Christian. It was all Christian music growing up. But I was always in the choir. My mom sang wonderfully. My sister, I think she sings. I can't remember, bro. I think she sings. But I haven't really like heard her sing in a very long time. Yes, the song Jeff wrote for the Karen Reed trial. Yes. Like, Justice Blues and the song Clap Hands, he said was inspired. No, what song was inspired by what? Like, he would send me the songs and be like, oh, this is, I told it, I wanted this kind of vibe or whatever. I think it's called Knockin'. Somebody's knocking, would you let him in? Oh, it's the devil. Like, that song, I know that song because Jeff introduced me to it. I love that song. Hold on. What is that song called? And why can't I think of it now? Oh, wait. The Witcher will officially return in 2026 with a brand new series? Wait! Listen to this, guys! Listen to this! Oh, what? Palmyra Media, my dude! What is up, my dude? Thank you so much dropping the 20 gifted memberships. Guys, give Palmyra Media a giant, giant, huge thank you, because you no longer have a choice. You are now a Mocha Dick by force. Congratulations and welcome to being a Mocha Dick and Palmyra. It's good to see you, bro. I'm so glad to have you here. Thank you so much. Damn, we got all of the peoples. D-What getting one. I have my favorites. Let's see. We got Val getting one. Damn, we got all. But I guarantee you Mrs. Flex won't get one. Damn, dropping another 10 gifted memberships. Holy shit, my dude. Thank you so much. Man, I appreciate you. It is raining. We are banishing the gray from the chat. You say you try to make it. Man, it is so good to see you here. It's good to have you here. Thank you so much for all the gifted memberships. Oh, David says he hasn't gotten, like, from any channel in over a year. And see when her man, I feel like certain people YouTube just is like, nah, bro. But thank you so much, dude. It's good to have you here. But let me find this Screen Rant article because I just pulled, like, I was looking at my phone to get something else. Hold on. What is this? A Screen Rant? Screen Rant. Oh, I typed it into YouTube instead of Google. That's not gonna find me what I need. This. Hold on, let me pull it up for you guys. Because it started with this, so I was like, what? Let me get here. Go here. Now, you guys know, ADHD, dyslexic, all of the things, so please bear with my reading. But I saw this and I'm like, The Witcher will officially return in 2026 with a brand new series. Are they gonna? Oh, we gotta read the article. All right. Fans of Geralt the Witcher. Should there be a comma there? Fans of Geralt the Witcher. Oh, like Geralt the Witcher. Okay. Sorry, again. I read into it before I read it, and I should just let me just read the article. Fans of Geralt the Witcher have new reason to celebrate, with the hero's next adaptation officially on the way. A Screen Rant is pleased to confirm The Witcher: The Last Witch, one of creator Andy My Peopleski original short stories will be given new life from CD Projekt Red and Dark Horse Comics in August 2026. If they could get are they allowed to do that? Could they get Henry Cavill back as The Witcher? Like, the new announcement confirms the original short story, iconic for its introduction of the magical sorceress Yennefer in her first meeting with Geralt, will be adapted into a graphic novel format by Dark Horse Comics. Boo! I mean, cool. I mean, it's cool that it's going to be turned into a comic. I'll say that. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I was hoping for a new TV series. Will be adapted into a graphic novel format by Dark Horse. Bro, I can't read if you're literally blocking my entire screen. Your huge fat self is blocking my screen. Okay, everyone in the gray, go check your settings. Make sure they're yeah. Oh, if you have it set to private, it won't? Bro, you're starting to knock shit off my desk. Damn. Congrats to everybody who got one. I don't know if Connor's still here. I know he was working. Um, oh, interesting. Set to a certain private. Oh, I'll have to look at that. Continuing with the art. Continuing the universe made famous in in CD Projekt Red's Witcher video game series. The new novel will be written by the studio's editor and writer Marcin Mypepolski. With English adaptation by Stevan, also Mypepolski. With art by I can't say Guillermo. I had a buddy in the army. His name was Guillermo. And I can't say Guillermo. It's hard for me to say. Anyways, Gilly. That's what I call it. Well, oh, it was his first name, so we didn't refer to his first name anyways. Grim Fairy Tales. With art by Gil Gerardo. Colors by Nirei Myon. Myon. Okay, so he did Star Wars, Darth Vader, and letters by Hassan Otsamain. That dude. The graphic novel will be available in paperback and 72-inch page hardcover volume beginning August 11th, 2026, with cover art by Kai Carpenter. As in previous 5 short story adaptation into graphic novel format, also be available from Dark Horse. Well, I mean, it's already a book. I mean, I get turning something into a graphic novel, but I'm just saying, we have, I don't know if we have all of the Witcher books. I know we have at least one of them, because Mrs. Flux has been a fan of The Witcher for a long time. And I have been familiar with The Witcher for a long time, but never really, like, super looked into it. Yeah, this isn't what I thought. I was hoping we were getting a different TV show. I was hoping we were getting a better TV show, but we're not. It's just a graphic novel. Or a series of graphic novels. Interesting. Disappointed. Yep. I don't have the Geralt. Fuck. Because I don't have a soundboard. If I had a soundboard, I'd probably have it on the soundboard. Damn, I was hoping we were getting a new Witcher. But alas, we are not. My hopes were high. And then they were dashed. In an instant. It is cold today. Oh my god. Did you guys see this? Hold on. I have to play this because this made me laugh. You guys know that I get my drama. I don't watch The Real Housewives. I watch The Real Hassans of bullshit. I follow, like, all the Hassan Piker drama because that dude is the biggest lol cow there is. Look at this. This dude. Somebody needs to find this dude and give this dude, somebody needs to give this dude an award for, like, best troll of the year.
Yeah. Please. I don't have my phone with me. Can we just do
screen photo?
Here. Yeah.
Right.
Hey, free Kaya. Free Kaya.
Nice to meet you, man.
Jesus, I'll tell you what, the power of
yeah. Please. I don't have my phone with me. Can we just do
screen photo?
Here. Yeah.
Right.
Bro, we posted the picture of him shocking his
Kaya.
dog.
Free Kaya.
Nice to meet you, man.
That's his dog. Nice to meet him, bro. And he's just like, nice to meet you, man.
Jesus,
He doesn't
I'll tell
even
you
know
what,
how
the
to
power
react.
of
Yeah.
Like, the rest of that clip, he just has no idea how to react, even a little bit. What's the Hassan Piker thing? This dude, Hassan Piker, who is a gay terrorist supporting dog abuser, not allegedly, all video on, like, he supports terrorists and he supports terrorism, documented on his streams. He abuses his animals on stream. Yeah, documented. And he's gay. I'm pretty sure he's so angry because he's a closeted gay man and he can never come out of the closet because all his terrorist friends would murder him for being a homosexual. So he's angry at life and shits on America, even though he enjoys all the American benefits. And this was the biggest W in the world. Not the world. It's not the biggest W. But this was the biggest W in the streaming community. Like, because this dude, he's like, no, I didn't shock her. Bro, she got off of her little bed and he shocked the fuck out of her to the point where she yelped and then went right back to her little 3x3 spot where she has to sit for literally like hours and hours while he streams because she's a prop. His dog is a prop, and when she doesn't do what he wants, he shocks the shit out of her. Hence, all of these shocking memes. Haha. But this dude, oh, this is a... People made so many, like, memes of Kaya fighting back. But yes, he's also potentially some type of alleged pedo, as he is on camera also saying old enough to count, old enough to mount, which that is a pedo thing. So he's a pedo terrorist supporting dog abusing gay man. Yeah. So that's who Hassan is. And the world is finally starting to, like, not put up with his bullshit of promoting terrorism in the US. So people are finally starting to troll back. And it is the greatest thing in the world. After she sat there for hours, and all she did was get up to turn... Yes, all she did was get up to turn around, and he shocked the shit out of her. Yes, Emil. Maps go on the wall. Maps go on the wall. So, yeah, this happened, and this was like just one of the best things that has ever happened. From the river, or no, from the backyard to the TV, Kaya will be free. That's the saying. That's the saying. So, yeah, this is like just so great. And then like the whole thing with, again, I follow my drama. I don't watch the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills or I watch the real the real smut tube. That's a good edit. That's accurate. It's accurate. But my drama that I enjoy consuming is the smut tube, such as we've talked a little bit about the we haven't really talked about it, but one of the dramas going on is the Ethan Klein H3 lawsuit, which one of the hoes just bent the knee and is now offering the whole apology. Please don't take me for all of my money, even though I have no money. I'm gonna talk all this mad shit on you and then be like, I'm sorry I talked all this shit on you and stole your content. And like, bro, nobody gives a fuck. Just shut the fuck up, say you're sorry, and leave and go. Just go away. That's all we care about. Just say you're sorry. Nobody's going to accept your apology because you're being forced to say it. You don't mean it. You don't want to say it. You're being forced to say it legally. Otherwise, you're going to be in a bunch of shit for all the shit you've been saying. But again, nobody actually believes what she's saying. She has to say this so that she doesn't have to end up homeless. Because again, Mike Tyson said it best. The internet has made people too comfortable with talking shit and not getting punched in the face for it. And this is you getting metaphorically punched in the face for talking your bullshit and for your theft and for all the bullshit that you do online. You know, maybe this will make people think twice before making outrageous child CPS calls about stupid shit streamers say. Maybe this will make people think twice about fucking promoting and spamming hate towards people that absolutely have no reason for it. So, yeah, no, so there's like, it started, I feel like there, okay, let me gather my thoughts. Hold on, we're gonna gather our thoughts here. The gamer community. The gamer community used to be a certain way. The gamer community used to be a certain group of people. And then like on Twitch. Well, then it turned into like commentary. Like it's hard to explain. It used to be people I watched gaming. Now it's people that I watch for commentary, and it's just all drama slop now. Not all, like, it's just, in my opinion, it's a lot of drama slop. If you want drama slop that you can just mind-numbingly engage with, that's entertaining and also slightly relevant to today's culture and society, is like the drama smut channels. But I don't consider them drama smut. I just consider them like reporting on actual facts and situations and reporting on the drama. Like one of the channels I follow is More Pegasus. He's reporting on the entire Hassan saga. Where I mean some of the stuff is hyperbole, but it's like they just talk about what's happening in these online communities. Like a lot of them are online commentators that are also gamer. I don't know how the gaming and comment community became one. I feel like a lot of people that used to be gamers like broke off into this like commentary stuff. But anyways, I watch a lot of Asmongold, I watch More Pegasus videos, and I watch Nuxtaku, and like I just follow that. I guess it's online drama, although it's not really online drama because another one of these is all streamers. These streamers are fucking insane. Like streaming should never have been allowed, as I sit here streaming, should never have been allowed to be a career. Because then you have these people where their whole job is to sit in front of a chat and talk to them. And in this dude's case, that gives him this feeling of superiority. I know everything. I know more than you because I have this platform and people listen to me. Like, just because you have a platform and people listen to you doesn't mean you should go around streaming your entire life or put all of your opinions out there. Like, all of your terrorist support, maybe you should keep that shit to yourself. Maybe you shouldn't be allowed to speak freely about your terrorism support. In my opinion, that's just me. Shut your mouth, woman. You're messing with my bread and butter. No, I'm just saying I'm just saying thoughts out in the universe. Like I said, I'm sitting here streaming to you guys as I'm doing the exact thing I'm talking against. It's just the content that I watch are these streamers that think because they're streaming and creating content, they don't have to go by what society, like they're above society for some reason. Like, I don't know anything about Jack Doherty, except for the fact he's an asshole that does literally everything for the attention of his chat, to the point where, like, he crashed a fucking, like, expensive ass. Literally, he does everything for the fucking content. And it's like, when your whole life is content, like, are you a person? Are you a if your entire life is content, you don't have a private life. So I can't understand that concept where these people literally stream for, like, where they stream everything, and they're streaming in the car, they're streaming at the grocery store, they're streaming. And that's another story that I'm following, is another streamer that's, I mean, she was essaying dudes on stream, didn't get banned because she's a woman. Why would you ban a woman for essay? Twitch is so fucked. There is so many issues and so much drama that I'm following, and it's all Twitch. It's like the Twitch sphere. Twitch is a cesspool. I don't understand how Twitch is still running as a company. They literally have their streamers essaying people on stream. Not only that, she was literally stealing on stream. She was like showing, I mean, she was kind of showing people how to steal shit on stream. And like somebody clipped all of the times that she was stealing shit from like Target and Walmart or wherever the fuck she was grocery. And I'm like, how do these people stream everything that they do? Like, I go grocery shopping, I could not imagine having somebody walking with me, filming, and like me being like, okay guys, like, come on chat, we're going grocery shopping. Well, I'm gonna get this brand because, like, it just, I love you guys, but y'all don't need to go grocery shopping with me. Like, you guys are cool, and, you know, we have a good little thing going here. But you guys don't need to go grocery shopping with me. I don't need to take you guys to the DMV with me. Like, that's weird. It's weird to be sharing literally, and no, don't get me wrong, I share a lot with you guys. Like, I share a lot of my personal life with the chat, not all of it, but I do share, like, some of my shit with chat, with you guys. But again, I'm not taking, I'm sorry guys, I'm not going to take you to the grocery store with me. Maybe one day we can do it as like a special trip, or like it could be a fundraiser goal. If we hit like a certain amount of super chats, I'll take you guys grocery shopping with me or some shit. But like not on like a normal daily basis where I'm just streaming all of the time. Island, what's up, Island? Not to mention, I don't want you making me hungry while you're grocery shopping, and if you bring me to the DMV. Right, Palmyra? Oh, yeah. But Island, to your point, I go grocery shopping because it's a deal I have with Mrs. Flux. I tend to be a little bit agoraphobic. I don't believe I'm full-blown agoraphobic because, like, I made a deal with Mrs. Flux where I will leave the house once a week. Be it grocery shopping, be it grocery shopping. Like, she wants me to leave the house at least once a week. So I made the deal. I will leave, I'll go grocery shopping. It'll get me out of the house, and if I actually do the shopping, it keeps me out of the house versus just going picking, you know. It gets me human interaction because I check out with the cashier lady. She's the same, I go at the same time every week. And so she's always there, and we always have a little chit chat, and that's like my human interaction. So that's why I go grocery shopping, is because I have a deal with Mrs. Flex, where I will go grocery shopping because it gets me out of the house. I mean, and it's not necessarily that, like, everything that I do, I go to school online, so my school is here. I do, streams, so my computer's here. Everything that I do is here. I don't really have a need to leave the house. But because Mrs. Flex doesn't, I know how I am, and I will never leave the house. If I had my way, I would never leave the house, but I know that's not good for me. That's not good for me or my mental health. I need to be out in the fresh air at least for 30 minutes a week. I need to be out in society for at least 30 minutes a week. Um, so I go grocery shopping once a week, early in the mornings, typically at around, like I said, 7, 8 o'clock, because I don't want to deal with people. And like I said, I always check out with the same. I need to find out her name, because I don't I don't know her name currently, and I feel bad for not knowing her name because she's a nice lady. You right, Mary Jane? We just don't need to stream it. Like, we don't have to stream everything. My clothes are drying out. No, I can hear the dryer still going. Like, I was literally, I can hear it still going. So I'm still good on the laundry. Oh, that's actually a good idea. I could do a stream member. A member stream. I was thinking about, like, setting up my phone and streaming from my phone while I set up my Christmas decorations. But, I want to listen to Christmas music, and I don't think will I get copyright struck for Christmas music? Like, if I have Christmas music playing, will I get copy struck? Because that's the question. Ooh, we could write our own Christmas music. Oh, yeah. The doom scrolling on the toilet is bad. Doom scrolling on the, like, that is the, oh my god. I don't know if this is TMI, but it was funny, because I did have to go to the bathroom, despite what you guys may think, girls poop. I had to poop. And I was going to, our downstairs bathroom is super cold. Our upstairs bathroom is warmer. So typically, we'll go to the bathroom upstairs. Because it's a little bit, it's like our downstairs bathroom is right by the front door. So it gets kind of drafty sometimes. And it's chilly. And nobody likes to sit on a cold toilet seat. So we go upstairs. So I was about to head upstairs, and then I came back around, and she goes, oh, I thought you were going to the bathroom. I'm like, I am. I just need my phone. I was like, you can't read nothing while you're about to poop. She's like, well, there's a shampoo bottle. I was like, I'm not going to read the labels of things. I'm just going to take my phone, like any normal person, to play toilet games while you poop. Do you guys remember the little handheld devices? It was like a little Yahtzee game, or it was like just a singular little game on a little electronic, little portable handheld system. Growing up, like, my parents' house, there was the main bathroom. Well, in my parents' room, they had, I guess it was considered a full bath, because it had a shower, but it was just very small and no tub. My dad he had a little Yahtzee thing. And so, growing up, we would always go into our bathroom's parents to poop because they had the little handheld game device. Oh, keep your Tamagotchi close. Man, I miss the Tamagotchis. Those were cool. Yeah, used to read shampoo bottles. Still, I mean, if my phone's dead, which it rarely is, I don't charge my phone at night. Typically during the day, I'll keep it on the charger. Man, I was so excited. I was hoping we were gonna get a new better Witcher than the shit slop they put out on YouTube's. What was I watching? But yeah. Jenga. Oh yeah, it's bad when your legs fall asleep and then you're like, oh, it's all, yep, nope, I know that feeling. Hold on one second, let me make sure. So we will continue to play video games today just because I wasn't prepared. I'm like, we're just gonna do a rap session today. We're just gonna chat. Just gonna chat about shit. I'm surprised Fat Boy's calmed down. He's over sitting in Mrs. Flex's chair just staring at me. He's so mad. He wants food. Man, I want to get a safety railing. Safety railing's nice. That would have been beneficial when I had my hip surgery. Because after I had my hip surgery, I had a lot of issues. Well, I didn't have a lot of issues, but it was difficult for me to sit down and stand up without assistance. Now I'm good. I'm good. See? Can I? Yeah, I can do it without. Yeah, I'm good. I was like, can I do it with it? Yeah, I'm good. I don't need help standing up or sitting down anymore. For the most part. How's your hand? Oh, my hand's good. I took the splint off. Nope. No, 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 no. Don't try and pop it. Don't try and pop it. Don't try and pop it. Oh, yep, still can't press down. It's fine. It's fine. It hurts. Wow. I have not tried that. That was not good. That was horrific. Oh, that made me want to throw up. The hand is good. I just can't. I don't know if you guys heard that. I can't do that. I can't push down. So, like, what I just did by pushing down on it, oh, the pain that just shot through my entire body, because I was like, oh, it'll be fine now, because I gave it time to rest. The pain that just shot through my entire body all the way up to my shoulder tells me I probably should go to the orthopedic person. Ugh. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I just hurt myself. So I can push down a bit. But no, I can't. I can't. Bubby. Like, bro. You have an hour. I'll feed you in an hour. Oh, that hurt. Okay. So, I should probably go see a... She wanted me to see the orthopedic person, which, again, it might be. Why did that it made this start hurting. Maybe I just moved weird. No, I'm not okay. That was not okay. I tried to like pop it like that. And I can do it with this, but again, like trying to like bend it like this and force it down under its own pressure. I can feel it like all the way up my arm. What is that? She did say it could be a tendon or something. But again, full range of ooh, it does pop now. I mean, like it clicks. But she said there was no issue with the bone. So why would it click? Yeah, so here's the thing. After watching the Tim's trial and everything, I think I might have some type of genetic issue. Because again, when I was in the service, the doctor was like, because I had physical bone, like I have issues with my bones, I have issues with my joints, and the doctor said I was just I have extra elasticity in my muscles. And then she took my shoulder and she did something to my shoulder where she pushed it all the way back. She's like, yeah, normal people can't do this. But it was an army doctor, so do you think they did anything about it? Nope. It was an army doctor. So do you think she elaborated further past extra elasticity in your muscles? No. But the weak bones, the joint problems, the extra elasticity in my bones, you think any doctor would be like, you might have an issue. Let's get some testing done. Nope. The doctors are like, well, you're in the army. Here's some ibuprofen. Here's some extra triple mega strength vitamin D that the pharmacist is going to ask if you're getting for your 90-year-old grandmother. Because they don't give that out generally to people under the age of 60. So yeah, I don't know if I'm double jointed. I do know I can bend further than normal people. I'm not super flexible. I'm not super flexible anymore because, I mean, as we get older, we're not as... But, like, I have extra flexibility in my joints and in my things. Which, again, I never realized or put any stock into because I'm like, I can just bend extra. I didn't think there was, like, a medical condition or the fact that my bones are really bad. I'm like, I just didn't drink enough milk. Or that my fucking physical therapist was like, your anatomy stinks. You have bad anatomy. And I'm like, I don't know how I'm supposed to take that. Can I fix my anatomy? Like, I'm sorry, my anatomy stinks. Like, how do I fix that? No. You need to check out EDS. I need to check out a lot of things. There are so many things, Mary Jane, that I need to check out. But I am so far... I have so many things. My check engine light has been screaming at me for so many years that, Mrs. Flux has been yelling at me. So basically what you're saying is Mrs. Flux never really has to do any of the work. Oh, I need to go to the doctor for so many things. So many things. But it's like, I already know something's wrong. We don't need to put a label on it. I just know that I'm extra bendy and my bones break easier and that I'm gonna have joint issues. I don't really think there's anything anybody can do for that. Like, if it is a genetic thing where I have, like, there are things I can do to mitigate it or to, like, help prevent further injury or whatever. But I'm at a point in my life where it's like, I'm already not doing all of those things. All of the stuff I could do to mitigate having the EDS community can help. Yeah, get your bell rung while running into a kill zone and seeing your friend with... Ooh. Yeah. See, and, like, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure I have hypermobility, again, just because the doctor's like, you can do this, and you can do that, and people can't, like, that wasn't a diagnosis, though. She didn't diagnose me with anything other than extra elasticity in my muscles. Motrin is the military. Yes, ibuprofen, 800s. But, you know, and I need to get it checked out because, I recently told Mrs. Flux this, and, like, I didn't realize it until I said it out loud. I have always had pain in my legs to the point where, like, that's why I move so much. My legs hurt all the time, from the time I can remember. The doctor growing up said it was because I grew too fast, and that, like, my legs were gonna hurt because I just grew too fast, and then it would eventually get better. But no, my legs never stopped hurting. Like, all of the time, my legs are uncomfortable. So I need to get that checked out too. Like, just sitting here, I am highly uncomfortable. I'm always sitting cross-legged or with my legs tucked up under me. They say, oh yeah. Like, I never leave my feet dangling, or like I can't sit with my like, just sitting in a chair. Right now I'm sitting cross-legged. Like, I'm sitting Indian style. Or I'll sit like this, like, with my legs tucked under the side of me. And so, Mrs. Flux is like, you know, that's probably not good. You know, you should probably get that checked out. And I'm like, I mean, or I could just sit with my legs crossed, and then we just avoid the situation. Crisscross applesauce. Yeah, hurt how? Like, achy? Like, they just always, like, ache and are uncomfortable. Yeah, it's 100%. I got issues. I'm not denying I have issues. Yeah, sitting legs down is bad. Nobody, like, I don't understand how people sit with their legs down. Like, you can ask Mrs. Flux. I always have to have my legs up. Not so much like growing pains, more like, I'm trying to describe it, more like, you know that feeling after you go for a long run and your legs kind of feel like, almost like they're wobbly? And then, like, where it's just kind of like a subtle ache. Like, it's just a subtle ache all of the time. But when you lose legs, it's like 90% of the blood gone. Wait, hold on. I missed the first part of that. Hold on, I lost where I was in chat. A neuropathy. Yeah, it's gotta be. Well, I also have I have been diagnosed with Raynaud's, so I already have circular issues in, like, my lower my extremities. So I'm assuming it's all just tied in. I'm just a medical basket case. But I don't go to the doctor. I just sit here and I'm like, oh, this hurts. And Mrs. Flux is like, go get it checked out. I'm like, I can fix it. I can fix it by just sitting, you know, with my legs up. Muscle related, have you ever been I've never been checked out for anything. Like I said, when I went to the doctor for these issues, it was a military doctor. And the military doctor's advice was, get out of the military. You have extra elasticity in your muscles. You're going to keep getting hurt. She told me to get out. She's like, you have to get, the best thing to do is get out. Don't resign. And I was like, is there another option? She's like, no. I was like, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's almost being stretched out and achy feeling. Yeah, I do, like, I'm constantly, like, pushing, I don't know. Anyways, it's one of those things where we have these weird medical issues that, I don't know where they come from. But again, Mrs. Flux has been asking me to go to the doctor for a while, and I will. I just need to find a good doctor because I've had a lot of bad issues with bad doctors. I mean, they were all military doctors, so like that's probably a starter. Hold on. Did you guys hear a noise? Did that come through on stream? There was like, I thought Mrs. Flux was coming through the front door. There was my house is haunted. How many times am I sitting here and I'm like, there was a noise. Something happened. Something got knocked over. And it scares the shit out of me because I'm home alone. And then I go check and nothing's happened. And like the cats were all just sitting here like, we heard it too, but we don't know what it was either. God, I hate the random noises. They scare the shit out of me. Ugh. The aching and tingling can be from the Raynaud's. Well, see, and that's also, I'm like, it is different. Like, the feeling in my legs is different from the feeling in my toes and my fingers that I get from, because I do the Raynaud's, last year, it really started affecting my fingers a bit more. But my toes, always. Avoid the evil doctors. I know, I'm just so, like, I have so much anxiety when it comes to the doctor, because they're just gonna tell you it's nothing and to go home. That's what they always tell you. That's what the army doctor was like, you just have extra elasticity. And now everything hurts all the time. House is settling. No, that was like, I don't know what that sound was. It almost sounded, like I said, at first I thought it was our storm door opening. But I was like, that's coming from inside. It sounded like right by my staircase. And I went and checked. And like, Echo's sitting right there. Poonam was right there. And D'Artagnan was just sitting where he always sits. Jeff Ghost. Gotta have a paranormal stream. Yes, we haven't done what's up, by the way? It's good to see you here. How have you been? We haven't done, like, I haven't done anything in the supernatural realm in a long time. And I know that here's the thing. The unexplained, that was a Jeff thing. Danny On and I have talked about doing similar streams where we still do streams and we talk about, you know, the crazy stuff, but we just don't call it the unexplained anymore. 'Cause neither her or I are really, like, that was Jeff's thing. We don't want to do it without him. That doesn't mean we can't create our own thing where we kind of have our own version of it, which we do want. We have talked about it, but, you know, with her having the baby and everything, I haven't chatted with her in a minute. But, oh no, I talked to her not too long ago. I need to see how she's doing. We need to have a catch-up stream. Good watching. Oh, man, the shit going down in Minnesota and, like... Did you hear what Trump said about, he's like, I just want them all gone. He's like, to be fair, I don't want any of them here. And like half the people, like half the country's kind of like, yeah, we kind of agree. I don't know, man. Shit's getting crazy. Minnesota's crazy. Michigan's crazy. Man. Oh, Echo just like, she's laying on the back of the couch and she just snuggled her little head into her hands. That was the cutest thing I've ever seen. Oh, man. But, nah, shit's going down all over the place. A lot of people in St. Louis are hoping... Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of shit. And a lot of shit people are like, yeah, we don't actually want this shit anymore. So like, stop it. Bro, you still have like a long time. Stop asking for shit. Oh no, I just got a text from Mrs. Flux. She's like, I'ma need to bitch when I get home, just a heads up, LOL. Ooh, she's having a day. God, I love those texts because that means she's gonna come home and spill so much tea. And if I'm not watching the streamer drama, I'm getting all my tea from Mrs. Flux. So. It's not even food time yet. Although it is getting food time for me because I got, like, typically, especially if I go out, go grocery shopping, get all the shit done, I get hungry a lot quicker. I'm trying to think of what I could do for lunch. Ooh, I could make myself a fried sandwich. The aliens broke out. I could make I got some fresh deli turkey today. What else did I get? Oh, I could have a bowl of cereal. I got myself some, I ran out of Frosted Flakes. So I got myself some Frosted Flakes today. I haven't had my Frosted Flakes in like a few days. I'm so sad. Chicken nuggies. I do make good chicken nuggies. Mrs. Flux loves, I made them, when did I make them last? 2 days ago? No, last week. I made nuggies last week. I essentially have like a set meal plan because Mrs. Flux is kind of a picky eater. So we kind of have a set list of things that I know she'll like and that I stick to because I know that she'll eat it. Turkey, cheese, bacon on a roll. Ooh, I got some bacon. So, okay. I got some bacon, but I got the bacon for the pasta salad Mrs. Flux is going to make. So, Mrs. Flux, when we went to the lake this past summer, sister-in-law made she tried this new pasta salad recipe, and it's BLT pasta salad. I mean, we don't put the lettuce in there, but it's bow tie pasta, bacon, cheese. I know there's like ranch. I think there's a little bit of vinegar. There's onion, tomato. Like, it's just an amazing pasta salad. It's like my fucking favorite. Well, Mrs. Flux made it for Thanksgiving. Unfortunately, she made only one batch, and it only lasted until Thursday night. I killed all of it. So I'm like, you just need to make a giant bowl of it so it can be my lunch every day until it runs out. Because I'm that person, again, where I'm going to wear the same exact thing, and I'm going to eat the same exact thing, and I'm going to drink the same exact thing. For months and possibly years, because there's something weird about me where I'm just like the same exact thing every day. I'm good with that. So, I got bacon. So I could make up, ooh, I could pre-fry the bacon. Actually, I'm gonna ask Mrs. Flux, do you want me to fry the bacon so you can make the pasta salad? I want the pasta salad. Oh. So, also I want to tell you guys, do you guys know of the app Marco Polo? This is an amazing app. I love this app because it's essentially just a video messaging app where you record yourself and then you send it to the person. It's literally just a video messenger app. But it's so great because my sister and I, it's like we just Marco Polo, like she'll send me a video, I'll watch it, and then I'll respond when I have time, and then she'll respond when she has time, and it's really nice. And so she sent me a message, and it'll put in the notification, it has the transcript of like the first little bit of the video. Her dog pooped in the house. Hey, what's up, expert? Expert in the house. What's up, my dude? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, my dude. Good to have you here. I'm glad you're here. Hope everything's going good. Good. Bacon, egg, and cheese with mayo with a crispy. Ooh, I could make a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. I never think about this stuff. Like, I could make myself a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. I don't need to go to a restaurant for that. Or McDonald's. Wait, I'm being sponsored? No, I'm not being sponsored. Marco Polo is a non-sponsor. It's just how I talk with my sister. It's super convenient. And, it's easier than a phone call. Sometimes. A lot of times. Especially because she works night shift. So she sleeps during the day. Not only does she sleep during the day, she obviously California time, so she's 3 hours behind me. So it just, like, with timing, it makes it super convenient because we can kind of have, like, a face-to-face conversation without being face-to-face or even there at the same time. So, so it's definitely, Marco Polo. It's definitely a good app. I have enjoyed it. And, I started using it in 2020 when my dad got sick because my mom wanted to send me video messages, which I appreciate. But now, like, me and my sister use it, and it's funny because, I mean, we'll just, like, literally, she'll just send me, like, a 15-minute, 20-minute rant of her just talking about everything, and then I respond with, like, a 15, 20-minute rant where I respond with everything. And, yeah. So, it's nice. But it is 12:30. We have been streaming for almost 2 hours. We're at 1 hour and 50 minutes. I need to go make lunch. I do want to pull out my Christmas decorations. I'm trying to think if I could set up like a members only stream. But I'm thinking of I don't know where I could set up my laptop. Where it would be like my Christmas decorations. Because I'm going to be like putting them up around my living room. And then like I'm not going to be in one spot. You know what I mean? This is my wand. Because we're playing Hogwarts Legacy right now. This is my wand. Whoosh whoosh. Swoosh whoosh. Bacon, eggs, and cheese, bro. I know, but I don't think of this stuff. I just think, like, I have eggs and bacon. Like, my brain doesn't put them together. And that's one problem. A lot of times my brain won't put things together. Like, I have bacon, and I have eggs, And I have bread. And cheese. But do you think my brain's gonna be like, oh, bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich? No. I'm gonna be like, well, I have turkey, so I can make a turkey sandwich. I have tomatoes. And I have bacon. I could make myself a BLT. I could make my own BLT. Poonam. I could make my own BLT, bro. I never thought of that. It's like, I don't have room for all the recipes. Thanksgiving. Oh, Mary Jane. We ain't got leftovers. Thanksgiving was a whole ass week ago. There ain't any leftovers left. I actually finished the last bit of leftovers yesterday. The last bit of ham we had left. Which, I don't know if, I can't remember if her stepdad is allergic to turkey or what, but we do the holiday ham. And then, like I said, right before the holiday, because I spent a certain amount of money, I got a free ham. And so the ham that we bought for Thanksgiving was a fucking 4-pound ham because there was 4 of us. I mean, that's still a lot of ham, but there was 4 of us. So, like, we only got a 4-pound ham. The free ham that I got is almost 11 pounds. I think she's gonna make it for Christmas and then take it into all the guys at work. Because we did like a 10-pound ham last Thanksgiving, and we had way too much ham. You hate ham? What? No. Mrs. Flux has a really good glaze. Mrs. Flux glazes it, and it's just like, it's like Christmas. It's like, you smell it, and it's just like Christmas. I think it's definitely the allspice and the cinnamon in the glaze that like gives it that Christmas, Thanksgiving, holiday smell. But it's definitely oh, I love that ham so much. Like the glaze she makes on it is just beautiful. No such thing as too much. No, like, meaning we couldn't eat it fast enough before it went bad. Like, I'm pretty sure we had ham every day for like 2 weeks. And then after that time, it's just like, you can't eat it anymore because it does go bad. So, it's, we just had way too much. We ate it every day, and it still was too much. You don't like ham? Mrs. Flux isn't a fan of ham. She'll eat it, and she likes the glaze that she likes the ham that she makes, but she's not a huge fan of ham either. Like, she won't do ham sandwiches. It has to be cut fairly thin. She don't like the thick pieces, but you don't mind ham. See, Winter Storm with the dad joke for the fucking win of the year. I didn't mind ham, but Noah's other 2 sons were more popular. Oh, that is a Bible dad joke. That is like, that is just top tier, dude. Holy shit. Not only was it a dad joke, it was a Bible dad joke. Oh. That was funny. That was a good one. You win. You win for the day. You win joke of the day. Oh. That was funny. That was a good one. That was well done. Beautiful. All right, my dudes. I got to... Hold on. Let me actually decide what I'm going to do for lunch so that I don't just end up wandering the house until Mrs. Flux gets home being like, I should eat lunch. What are we? You know what? I'm going to have a bowl of cereal. I feel like I want a bowl of Frosted Flakes. I have not had a bowl of Frosted Flakes in like a week because I ran out. I didn't used to be a cereal person, but ever since we started getting the Lactaid milk, it's the milk. I think it's called Lactaid milk. What is it? Hold up. Yeah. For any of you that are lactose intolerant, I honestly, I don't know how expensive it is. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't pay attention. Typically I will check the price tag of stuff, but with that, because it's really the only milk that I can drink that I like and it doesn't affect me physically at all, I see it as kind of a necessity, so like it's kind of, I didn't pay attention how much it was. But you can use that milk for the eggs. Yes. Oh, I could. But I honestly also don't feel like, you know, dirtying up a bunch of pots and pans for a sandwich at the moment. But yes, that Lactaid, lactose-free milk, since I've discovered that I can drink that and consume it without it causing a bunch of internal abdominal distress, apparently I like cereal. And apparently I really like Frosted Flakes. And so, typically, we call it like second or third dinner, depending on the day and the time. But it's typically second dinner. Mrs. Flux and I have a bowl of cereal at like, 9 or 10 o'clock at night before we go to bed. Even though you're not supposed to eat before you go to bed, but sometimes at like 9 or 10 o'clock at night, you just get a little peckish. And a bowl of cereal is perfect for that. Yeah, I really liked Pops growing up, but I have recently discovered my love of Frosted Flakes. Because once I could drink milk, I kind of started sampling the different cereals because I'm like, I can eat cereal now. Did Lucky Charms for a while. I want to try Pops again because I really liked Pops as a kid. I like Life cereal, but I also like Frosted Flakes. Rice Krispie treats and Corn Flakes, those are also good. You got addicted to Fruit Loops. Mrs. Flux has Fruity Pebbles, which aren't Fruit Loops, and I thought they were all the same. If it's a fruit cereal, I'm pretty sure they all taste the same, in my opinion. Hey, Pierce Johnson! Pierce Johnson with the absolute fucking win. Bro, I do that. Yeah. I 100% eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch without milk. That I will do. And I've used as a snack for a long time, where I'll just get a box of Cinnamon Toast, and it's just a good little snack without milk. They're just a sweet little treat. I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. However, I do not like it with milk. I tried to have Cinnamon Toast Crunch with my milk. I do not like cinnamon milk. I don't know if it's because because I hate horchata. I know I'm going to hell for saying that. I do not like horchata because I do not like cinnamon milk. So I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but I will not eat it with milk or like that. Honey Nut. Oh, I was on a Honey Nut Cheerio kick for a long time. You don't even need sugar in the Honey Nut Cheerios. You just need the Honey Nut Cheerios. Yeah. I am just trying to do a stream. You have 22 minutes. Sorry if you guys can hear them. You can't eat any cereal with milk. Horchata is made from rice. I know, but it's like a milky thing. It's rice milk. Like rice, milky. It's like rice water with milk. Or, I mean, not with milk, with cinnamon. Anyways, I don't like cinnamon in milk. So I don't like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But like I said, I've experimented. I like the Honey Nut Cheerios. I like the Frosted Flakes. Don't like Fruity. I'll tolerate Fruity Pebbles, but Cocoa Pops are good. Oh, yeah. I haven't tried that yet. Yeah, I don't like rice pudding. I don't know if it's... I don't know. There's something weird with me, too, where I'm like, rice isn't supposed to be sweet. For me, there are certain things where my brain will perceive something in a certain way, and then forever I'm stuck with that opinion. Like, rice should not be sweet. Something in my brain at some point formed the opinion rice should not be sweet, and now I can't have any type of sweet rice because I find it repulsive, and it's utterly devastating and horrific because it's the same thing with baked fruit. I want to like baked fruit, but I can taste the molecular degradation in the fruit once it's been baked. And because I can taste the molecular breakdown of the fruit after heat has been applied, I find it disgusting. You want rice pudding now? What about sake? I've had sake once, but sake isn't sweet. Or at least the sake I had wasn't sweet. Rice has no natural flavor. Yeah, rice has really no flavor. So, I don't know. In my brain, rice was never meant to be sweet. And so, I can't cope with the fact that rice and sweetness, I don't like it. I can't do it. Jams and preserves. I will do a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But the grape jelly has to be in between. So, okay. I make my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I put peanut butter on each side, and then I put the jelly in the middle so that it acts as a barrier. I don't use a whole lot of jelly. I don't mind that. I do like peanut butter. I love peanut butter and jelly. But that's the only... Bro, I can't look anything up because you're sitting in front of me. Hold on, I'm looking something up. Yeah, the grape jelly, I don't even like I don't do jelly. I don't really do jelly. Other than a peanut butter and jelly, I won't do jelly. Because I'm like, no, I don't put it on toast. I don't put it on roll. The only time I eat jelly is on a peanut butter and jelly. And typically it's masked by all the peanut butter. It's a texture thing. I don't even know if for me it's a whole flavor. I can tell when when the fruit's been cooked and I don't like the taste of it. And the only thing I can think is because when it does get cooked, it does go through a process where it changes the genetic makeup or the molecular breakup or makeup of the fruit, and I can't. I can taste what the heat does to the fruit, and while people think it's good, I don't like it. I think it tastes so much worse. And so in my opinion, mine alone, my First Amendment protected free speech opinion is that fruit should not be baked because I don't like how it is when it is baked. It's gross. I think fruit should be raw. I'm trying to think and we've talked about it before. I don't think there's, again, other than grape jelly on a peanut butter and jelly, I don't think I could do, there's one situation where there's heated fruit that I actually enjoy. Or like cooked fruit that I enjoy. I wish I liked apple pie. I want to like apple pie or cherry pie or apple butter. I want to like this stuff, but I can't like this stuff. Just my body's like, no, it's gross. What's up, Dark Lotus? How's it going? Preserves are good with goat cheese on crackers. I always think of Wallace and Gromit when I think of cheese and crackers. Cooked fruit is a texture thing. No, heat changes food. Heat changes the molecular breakup. That's why, like in an egg, when you crack it, it's clear, but then once you cook it, it's white. It's because it's changing the molecular breakup, or the molecular makeup of the proteins in the egg, and that's what causes it to be stringy and white. Is because it's the actual breakdown of the makeup of it. So it definitely does it for any heat applied to food can change at a certain point, will change the certain proteins, and then it does oh my god, we just went into a science lesson. Ew. Educational. But no, anytime you apply heat, once certain things get to a certain point, it doesn't matter what type of heat is applied. Like I said, the egg is the best example for me, because it's the most easy way to show how heat changes the molecular makeup of something, going from clear to white because of the heat breaking it. But anyways, enough science and biology. I hate it. Blah. Blah. You can taste it. And I'm not, like, I don't like apple juice, but that's not, I mean, do you have to heat up? No, you can just squeeze it. But I'm not a fan of apple juice either. Echo. They're starting to get fighty now because it's 15 minutes out. Well, 14 minutes out. No apple cider. No apple cider. I can taste it. Hey! Knock it off. But, no, I can't do, I don't like apple cider either. I like hot chocolate, though. If we're talking about seasonal hot drinks, they pasteurize apple juice. Oh. Apple juice makes you poop. So what happens, Echo goes into her little box, and then Poonam will sit there and, like, poke at her, and she'll be inside the box trying to swat him, and then the flaps of the box are just making a shit ton of noise. Come here. Come on. Come sit with me. Come on. Come on. God, he just circles my chair like a fucking shark. Come on. Come on. Come sit with me. But, apple cider is too sweet for you? I haven't had apple cider in years. And from what I remember, also, isn't there cinnamon in it? I guess I just don't like drinking cinnamon. I don't know what it is. Because I don't mind cinnamon in French toast. Like I said, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but also just regular French toast. You're making so much noise by popping in and out of that box. He's not even there anymore. Ooh, he's staring at the box. Alright, I'm just gonna feed them. They got 10 minutes. Give me a second. I'm just gonna feed them so they stop fighting. Hold on. It would be so fucking nice if just one of my cats didn't scream at me for food. We have 4. 3 inside and then a feral outside cat. But even the feral outside cat, as soon as I open the door, she looks up and it's just like, meow, and like screams at me. And I'm like, I'm feeding all of you. They all scream at me for food. Like, I finally have the little cup and I'm feeding all of them, and all of them are just like, meow, and it's like, bros, you see that I'm feeding you right now, chill. Synonyms are hard to drink. Are good. Ooh. In the UK, apple cider is alcoholic. Is it not in the US? Is it? I mean, you can get alcoholic apple cider, but here in the US, traditionally, apple cider does not have alcohol in it. Yeah, you can get hard cider, which our hard cider has alcohol. But 9 times out of 10, if someone offers you apple cider, it's just regular non-alcohol. It's just spicy apple juice. That's all cider is spicy apple juice. And hard cider is spicy apple juice with liquor. What's up, Bad Dazzer? How's it going? But interesting. Yeah, no, here, at least in the US, traditional apple cider is non-alcoholic. You can get hard ciders, but not, you only drink hard cider, Mary Jane? Island says what you can get with or without alcohol in the US, but non-alcoholic is more yes. That what Island said. You can get it either way, but more common is non-alcoholic. Pib is spicy cherry flavored. So I will say I like cherry thing, but I feel like cherry flavored is different from cherry, like baked cherries, right? Ooh, also, stand by. I might be proven wrong here. So these are old and I need to throw these away. Maraschino cherries. Are maraschino cherries cooked at all? Probably. I feel like everything is cooked. Let's see. Ah! I stand corrected. The but here's the thing. I don't know what it is, because maraschino cherries. I will eat a maraschino cherry and I don't find it to have the same. I mean, I can taste it, but I feel like because I don't know. I do eat a maraschino cherry occasionally. And Google says that these get baked or cooked in some capacity. Mostly I like the juice. I use the cherry juice and I'll put it in different drinks. But again, when did this has been in the refrigerator. This has been in the back of, it's one of those things where it's been in the back of the refrigerator for, oh! These aren't even bad. I thought these had been in the refrigerator for years. Apparently, they don't go bad until March. So I can still eat these. I don't know if I would, though. Like I said, I don't remember how long they've been in the refrigerator. Probably a year. I literally couldn't even guess. But, I will eat the occasional maraschino cherry. I wish I could explain it. Sugar is a preservative. They aren't baked. Google is wrong. I don't know if they're baked or it said like, hold on, let's see what it said. This says, yes, both store-bought and homemade maraschino cherries are processed, which involves cooking or a heating step to create the final product. So it is cooked or heated. And that's what I don't like about fruit, is when it's heated up. Like, I can taste when fruit's been heated. Because it does something to the actual fruit itself, and I can taste it. It's gross. But this says, fresh cherries are first bleached in a solution to remove their... Oh. I don't think I'm gonna eat maraschino cherries anymore. Fresh cherries are first bleached in a solution to remove their color. Then they are soaked in a suspension of sugar syrup, food coloring, and other ingredients. So you take out the color just to put red dye in it? What fucking sense does that make? What fucking sense does it make to bleach it to remove the color, to put color dye into it? This says they're not cooked long enough to... Ooh, I spelled that all wrong. I just don't understand why you would bleach the cherry and then dye it red. No, AP, I appreciate you trying to say it's a texture thing. It's not a texture thing. Because heat does break down enzymes, and it breaks down different cells of the protein, and it does break down. I appreciate what you're trying to say, But scientifically, heat changes when you heat certain things up to certain points, be it proteins, be it enzymes, be it, hold on. Hold on. Because it'll break down the structure by denaturing the enzymes, altering cell, yes. So heat being applied to fruit does change the molecular structure of the fruit by breaking down certain enzymes. Whatever that's doing to the fruit, I can taste it, and I don't like the way that tastes. I know you're saying it's a texture thing. If it was just a texture thing, then I think I would be able to enjoy apple pie or, you know, a Danish, or even apple cider or banana cream pie, maybe. But it's definitely, it's a taste thing for me. I don't care about the texture. I can taste something bad in the fruit, and that's why I don't like heated fruit. This says that the way the cherry is processed, it's such as to soften the fruit, but it's not breaking down the vitamins. But that doesn't make sense to me. You can slow ripening. Okay, I don't care about, because it alters the, okay, so this is saying it alters the composition of the cellular walls. It does a lot of stuff. I understand you're saying it's a texture thing. I get that. But for me, it's not the texture that's gross to me, it's the flavor. Like, let's take heat out of it. If we're removing heat altogether, I don't like the way it tastes. To me, it's a taste thing. I don't like the way it tastes. I know that you're trying to say that the texture does change. I'll give that to you. Yes. 100% the texture changes. Yes. But for me personally, I don't like the way it tastes. I can taste the breakdown. Yeah, bro, that's what I've been saying. It changes the flavor and I can taste it. Bro, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, is that I can taste the change in flavor, and I hate that. I can taste what the heat is doing to the fruit on a molecular level, is what I'm saying. Like, I can taste that change, and I don't like it. It's gross. Again, the texture, I don't mind. I think the texture for, I could be wrong, but I feel like apple pie texture is close to, like, mashed potatoes. Just more like the slimy, or not slimy, but, like, I feel like that's the same texture, no? Like, it's just kind of a mushy, like, it's kind of, like, you could feel there's form, but there's not really form. You know? I feel like a cooked apple is almost of the same consistency of a cooked potato. But I don't mind a cooked potato. Mush. Yeah, it's like mushy. But, like, I'm trying to think of something to compare it to that, like, I also don't mind. But I can't say, like, mush. Like, I don't cook zucchini. I love see that overly cooked apple, maybe. Like, I don't know how to, it's not a texture thing. But do you like canned fruit? No. Nope, don't like canned fruit. Again, I don't know what it is. I like those little cups of fruit. I wish I could like those. I wish I could like the little cups because they're so convenient. It's just like chopped up peaches or it's chopped up pears and then I don't have to do it, but I don't like, there's some, again, I don't know what that is either, but there's something about the way that fruit is that I just don't like any canned fruit either. Even, like, again, I wish I've tried to like the canned peaches so much. Like, I've bought them. I've tried to force myself to eat them. I just don't like them. I'd rather have just a real peach. Properly cooked apples should not be mushy. I don't know, man. I just know that it's easy unless you like Campbell's fake food. No, like I said, I didn't buy any fruit today. Typically, I mean, I don't really buy a whole lot of fruit just because I don't eat it fast enough. Like, I mean, I guess I could just buy like 2 or 3 bananas. But I just typically I only get raw fruit because I'm trying to No. Nope. Only way to eat fruit is naturally. Peaches and water or syrup difference. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really eat canned we don't eat canned fruits or veggies. Anytime we get fruits or veggies, we just get it, you know, fresh or whatever. Although we did do canned corn for Thanksgiving. I was not a fan. Rather just, ooh, an avocado. God, I love avocado so much. Avocado is really good. I mean, sorry, just catching up in chat. Yeah, I just, I don't know what it is. I wish I liked that kind of shit. Like, I don't know. Maybe we're not supposed to like processed. Nope. I mean, even apple pie, though, that's not super processed. That's just like cooking stuff. But no, I don't like apple crisps. Nothing like that. I don't like freeze-dried fruit. I don't understand freeze-dried fruit. Somebody tried to give me freeze-dried banana. Like, it was like the little banana that was freeze-dried. Didn't care for it. You eat avocado and not cooked fruit? Bro, I'm telling you, it's not a texture thing. It's a taste thing. This is what I'm telling you. It's not a texture thing. It's a taste thing. I love avocados. They taste so fucking good. And I like their texture. It's nice. Here's the thing. You'd think I'd like cooked fruit because my teeth hurt all the time. You guys know I have dental issues. I have a dental appointment on Monday. I'm going to get a new crown. I'm going to get the actual permanent crown done and 3 fillings. So you'd think I'd like soft fruit more, which I generally do. Avocados are nice and soft. Love it. Macaroni and cheese, soft. Mashed potatoes, soft. I love soft food because it doesn't hurt my teeth. So I would think I would like it, but it's not, unfortunately, it's not texture, it's a taste. It's gross. Being Mexican, I can make guacamole. Bro, I could smash some guacamole. Oh, I could smash some guac. I should have bought avocados. I should have bought stuff to make guac, because I could just make guac and just eat it. No chips, no nothing. Just sit me down with a thing of homemade guac. I mean, even not, like, I call it guac, but I'll just get avocados, chop them all up and smush them all up. Then get some onion, chop it up real fine. Some tomato, chop it up real fine. Get some lemon or lime juice. And then, like, some cilantro. And chop that up and put it on. Oh, my God. So good. I love guac so much. So much. I love guac. I love avocados. I think with as much as I like sweets, when it comes, I could put down some veggies. If I didn't like steak so much, I could definitely do, I could definitely be a vegetarian. I would not mind having to survive off of fruit or veggies. I fucking love veggies. Like, just give me some bell pepper, or some broccoli. That's what I'm talking about. Avocado it's got a flavor. It's just a very subtle flavor. It's one of those things where once you add other things to it to kind of pull it out, like when you add salt to avocado, it tends to pull the flavor a bit more. Yeah, adding salt to the avocado really pulls out the flavor a lot more. And see, and this is how I know it's not a texture thing, because it's just I don't, the texture when it comes to mushrooms, that's a texture thing. I will never eat a mushroom. Nope. You cannot force me to eat that little snot pile. Do not, no, mushrooms. Mushrooms is texture for me. Mushrooms are disgusting. Also, flan. Can't eat flan. That is a texture thing as well. Now, if mushrooms are in something, I typically can't tell if they're disguised. But I just, like, if you just had a cooked mushroom in front of me, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Eat a mushroom raw. You don't have to cook them. I should do that for like a fundraiser stream, is get all the shit that I hate. People like doing that. I've seen that like I could get mushrooms, apple pie, beef stroganoff. I could get a bunch of shit. I mean, I'm not a picky eater, but there is shit I don't like. What's up, Dion? How's it going? Good to have you here. Have you picked a date yet? Have you picked a date yet, bro? If not, no worries. Just wondering. This stream is just like This stream is just Flux listing what listing the things that make her clearly autistic. Is that what this stream is? This is just identifying all the ways where Flux has the tistic going on. It's like the confirmation. Yep. Oh, yep. She done. Oh, that too. Oh, yeah. She. Not yet. Oh, no rush, bro. No rush. Yeah, this is 100% probably just a tistic stream, also known as an ADHD stream, which I haven't done one of those, but this is as close to ADHD streams as they get, because we started with Carol of the Bells mixed with the Imperial March, and somehow we have gotten to how gross mushrooms are. Apple pie moonshine. Ooh. I've had some strong moonshine before. Moonshine is not for the faint of heart, I'll tell you that. It has, the stream has been yeah. Well, see, and this is the problem. When I don't go in with a plan, like today, I was late, I didn't have a plan. I'm like, this is just gonna be one of those streams where we're just chatting, where anything and everything that we want to discuss can be discussed and will be discussed. Which I was talking to my sister today. It was hilarious. She has grown so much. Like I said, when we were kids, we didn't always see eye to eye. She was kind of, and she's admitted this, so I don't feel bad saying this, but she was a miniature version of my mother. Now, I would not like to insult her like that by actually speaking those words into the universe. However, she's like, I was like a mini mom, and I'm like, yeah, you were totally. However, she has realized that she was turning into a miniature version of our mother, and she stopped that shit. Which, man, it is so good to see, like, generational trauma broken. Or, like, it's so awesome to look at my sister and see the way she's raising her kids and be like, shit. Like, she's taking all the shit that we learned from our childhood, and she's like, yeah, I'm not making my kids grow up like that. Like, I'm gonna be, she's doing her thing being a good mom. I love it. I love to see it. Well, anyway, she was talking to me today, and she said something about how, like, she wishes that my uniqueness was just embraced, and, like, people could just, like, accept that they're, you know, sometimes weird or unique. And I told her, I'm like, you know, it almost makes me cry every time you say that, because growing up, our mother very much wanted us to fit into a certain mold. My sister fit into that mold pretty damn well. I didn't. So me going against how kind of this mold's growing up, my sister was like, oh, you need, like, I butt heads with my mother a lot, and I butt heads with her a lot. Again, because I'm weird and different, and I don't fit their version of what they wanted me to be. So now seeing my sister, like, come full circle and being like, can you guys hear that? At Startanian, he's caught one of his stuffed animals. Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy. Hold on, he might be sick. He was not sick. He was just letting me know that he caught his stuffed animal. But anyways, like, it's so awesome to see my sister just be like fully accepting and embracing, like, yeah, we're not gonna fit this perfect idea of what you want us to be. Like, we're weird. We have quirks. Like, everybody's individual, and it's different from how she used to be, and it's different from how we grew up. And just, it's so nice being fully accepted by those we love. It's so nice. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Dion. But I'm glad you're there with her. I will say, when you go through life's issues, and everything gets better when your partner's there. I can tell you that 100%. When your spouse is there, your partner is there with you, supporting you through your sick times. Like, it's just so much better than going at it alone. I will say that. That water dish is full. They're doing the thing where they're not drinking from the little one again. Stand by. I'm just gonna fill up the little one.
Everybody get up, take a breather. Stretch them legs, we don't need a leader. Move around, let your soul be clearer. It's our time, no need to be a sealer. Walk it out, let your worries crumble. Find your stride, don't ever stumble. Shake it loose, let yourself tumble. Life is short, make it.
You guys know, I've talked about it before. We have water dishes all over the place so that the babies always have water. But there's the singular one tiny little dish that they all want to drink from. It's the smallest dish in the house for water. And it's the only one all three of them love the most. So it runs out even though there's a literal bowl right next to that one, so that when it runs out, it's like, oh, because it's so small, like, they just all love it. So we keep a big bowl right next to it, so it's like, when that one's out, just get the water that's right next to it. No, they won't. They won't. They wait for me to fill up the little one. Cats are so weird. Absolutely. Yeah, what sucks is feeling yeah. That we will keep you guys in our prayers, cuz that's when Mrs. Flux got sick last year and we didn't know what was happening. I was terrified. I was terrified because I felt like she was wasting away and there was nothing we could do about it, and she was dealing with all of her stomach issues. Last year, guys, this time was a really bad time. Because Mrs. Flux got sick, and then Jeff left, and it was not a good time last year. This year, it's going to be better. We're going to make it a point to have a better year this year. Because last year was just horrific. But, you're helping by being there. I promise. I promise. Oh, it's almost been 3 hours now. Oh. Wasn't it just an hour and 42 minutes? Didn't I say, oh, we just hit an hour 50, and now it's already almost 2. All right, I got to go eat lunch because I'm hungry. And then I'm probably going to haul out the... Yeah, I know. I know, Pierce. It's been... Yeah. Yes, the clothes are... We're good. The clothes are dry now. I will go... Bring out... At least pull down the clothes. Or pull down the Christmas decorations. Maybe try and put some back here so you guys can see some Christmas decorations. I know, guys. It's been a difficult year. It's not been the best year, or, you know, super stellar. But, yeah. Sorry. Just gathering myself again. Yeah. It's hard. It's rough. And, also, yesterday, I also lost, an old neighbor. So that sucks. You know, we still kept in touch on Facebook and whatever. I'm not really sure what happened. I just know that, her son, my neighbor, like, we were all, you know, she was the mom, and then the kids, and well, their dad passed away a long time ago, but then it was just, you know, the 2 kids and the mom was a really nice lady. And, her son posted on her Facebook yesterday. Well, he posted on a couple days ago that, she was really sick and it wasn't looking good. And then yesterday she passed. So it sucks. It's not a great time. I'm like, okay, this might be my dark humor. We're going to try and break it up with some dark humor. My dad passed in July. Jeff passed in December. I'm like, y'all couldn't even give me one of the Christmases. I can't have Christmas in December, and I can't have Christmas in July, because y'all should have timed it better. I'm mad at them for fucking up both ends of the year. Like, it couldn't have been, like, closer, so, like, one part of the year could have been fucked up. No, they had to literally go on opposite ends of the year. So it's just, I'm like, you guys suck. Why would you do this to me? Ugh. I'm so mad at that. Like, again, you guys could have, like, tried to get it a little closer together for me. So that I could have had a little bit of a break instead of it being on both ends of the year. Lefty in the house. What's up, Lefty Lols, with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Boyfriend rant. Oh, this whole stream has been ranting about one thing or the other. We can do double Christmas for in your favorite hoodie. Oh man. It's okay. I'm glad we can be at a point where it's not necessarily making light of the situation, but we can process our feelings in a way where it's like, I am mad at that. Like, rude. That was rude. And if he were here, he would be laughing his ass off at that joke. Just live every day as if it's a holiday. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Did I say thank you for the $5 super chat, Lefty? I can't remember. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I know I read it. I don't remember if I said thank you, but thank you. Robert says, just live every day as if it's a holiday. And Mary Jane says, as in drink a lot? I think so. I think that's the advice. What's up, Dividends? I haven't seen you in a minute. It's good to have you here. Oh man, everybody's popping in today. My wife and I do Valentine's Day on Feb 2nd. Nobody celebrates on... Bro, that is smart. My dude. All of my dudes. That is like the smartest thing. Because nobody goes out on that day. We need smiles. We aren't weirdos who don't care. We care and we love. Exactly. Yeah. We need to... All of my, like 90% of my humor is either dark humor or dad jokes. So. It's definitely the time of year where, you know, we do focus on, you know, family a lot and friends. And I saw this in the reflection. I thought it was a fuzz. Is it a bleach spot? Or it might be. I think it's just like got something on it. It was food I was saving for later. Hi, Muffin Man. Oh, Muffin's gonna make... Is he gonna make an appearance? Oh, look, it's Muffin Man. You guys don't often get to see Muffin. He rarely comes around, especially in public. That is a rare sighting of the Muffin Man. Oh, is he gonna show you guys his face? See, he walks so... Like... I feel bad for him. He was a rescue. We think there's something not all there because our friends found him and the mother had taken the whole litter and left him. So he was extremely small when we got him. He was like, he had just probably barely opened his eyes. He was so tiny. And, we think, you know, he wasn't, he's just a little off. He's our boy. We love him. But he's just slightly off. Echo, why do you keep, and Echo's just fascinated by him. And he doesn't want, like, Echo's fascinated by both the boys. Poonam will put up with Echo, like, being around him. D'Artagnan's just like, go away, everybody. He only wants love in the bathroom, and he's currently sniffing the floor. D'Artagnan. Come say hi. Are you gonna show your face? Nope, he won't show his face. He walks around like he's sneaking everywhere. Like he's just so... Anyways. He's a special kitty. Essentially, the mom moved the entire litter but left him. And so when our friends found him, they're like... Because he was on the side of their... Like, the mom was there on the side of their house. And they were, like, checking on him. They could see him. And they saw the mom leave with all of them. And then he was left there. And I think they waited for a good long time. And they're like, yeah, the mom's not coming back for this one. And they couldn't keep him because they had a big Doberman. And again, D'Artagnan was, like, this big. And they didn't want their Doberman to... You know. So they're like, do you want this kitten? Because the mother never came back for him. So, hold on. Let's see. Sorry, he was singing the song of his people again. All right, it's been a long time. It's been almost 3 hours where I've been sitting here just rambling on about the things that apparently make me tistic. And Flux was late, had nothing to talk about. 4 hours later. Yeah, that's... Oh, they're playing. That's about right. You're an Aquarius. Oh, guys, I am hungry now, so I'm gonna go eat lunch. I've talked myself into a hunger, and I gotta set up, again, I gotta at least get the Christmas decorations out. All right, my dudes, thank you so much for bullshitting with me today. I don't have to do laundry tomorrow. I don't have to do grocery shopping, so most likely we're gonna be jumping into a game tomorrow, and we're working on 100%ing games for this winter break. Eggs? Dear Flux, you aren't autistic. You're just interesting. Thanks! I like that better. I'm not autistic. I'm just interesting. I'm just weird. I got quirks. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, okay, Emil. I got you. I'm gonna make myself a bowl of cereal. Or a fried sandwich. Alright, my dudes. Because we've just been bullshitting. We're done with the bullshit. Tell your friends about the bullshit. We're just gonna keep bullshitting here and talking about random stuff that, you know, if you have nowhere to go, if you have no place to be, but you don't want to be alone, you can hang out with us. Yeah, because we're gonna be just bullshitting or playing video games. Alright, my dudes. Until next time. We're gonna be here tomorrow, probably around 9:30, 10 o'clock. Same thing. Alright, my dudes. Have an excellent day. Be excellent to each other. And I'll see you guys later.